So it appears that Rockstar are teasing even more about the next update coming to GTA Online. Yesterday, they put out this particular Newswire, and they said some very interesting things in it, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at in today's video. So of course, as always, I'll leave a link to this Newswire in the description, but it's actually a Newswire on the real world fashion brands, Civilist and whatever that is, that are apparently in GTA Online. I didn't know this, but those two brands, which were added in the Cayo Perico update, they're actual real brands, which might be like the first time ever Rockstar's added a real life brand to GTA. Obviously, GTA is sort of known for like making fun of other brands and stuff, like especially with all the cars, we don't have like an actual real life car brand. It's all the amalgamations and combinations and stuff of real life brands. And the same, I guess, was for the clothing up until this latest update. Now, I'm not going to read through the entire Newswire because I'm going to be honest, I don't really care too much about fashion brands in GTA Online. But if you do care, they go into detail on like what these brands, I guess, are like. They talk about the Civilist in this paragraph, and then the MISBHV in this paragraph. But towards the end here, this is where things get very interesting. They end this Newswire. They say, keep an eye out for these collaborations when looking for new gear on your next trip to Ponsonby's or Didier Sachs. Now, unless Rockstar forgot what game they're playing, we don't have this as a store in GTA Online. Every single clothing shop is either the Ponsonby's or it's the Suburban South or whatever it's called. I'm gonna switch to some gameplay here, and you can see I'm gonna go buy a couple of the clothing stores we have. And of course, the first one, the one a lot of people go to, is the Ponsonby's. There's one like in the middle of the map, and actually right near it you have the Suburban, which is in some other spots around the map. I know there's a couple up north. But these are the only two places that you can actually buy clothes from, apart from like the casino in the game. What is very interesting though, because they mentioned, be sure to look out on our next visit to that Didier Sachs place. Look what's on the giant mall. Didier Sachs. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. I have no idea if that's the right pronunciation. But their name and their logo are plastered around the mall here. Now, they also have a couple of other locations. I believe one of the locations was actually in single player. I think like Amanda ended up breaking in or stealing from one of these locations. I haven't played single player in a while, but I kind of remember something along those lines. The other location, or one of the other locations, is in, I believe, the Rockford Hills area, kind of where all the other like high class fancy stores are. It's actually on the corner here, and it only has the logo, but it is this whole sort of building. But again, we can't enter it. So, you know, it's very questionable how Rockstar state, be sure to look out on our next visit to this Didier Sachs store. Here's another location. This one is actually in Del Perro. It's near the pier. It's where all the stores are in that particular area. It's a much smaller scale store, but again, look at that. You cannot enter it. There's also a third spot, and this one is in the actual city. It's actually underneath one of the apartment buildings. It's sort of combined with the apartment building, I guess. And it's a relatively big or medium size, I guess, shopping area. But again, you cannot enter it. So this might be actually Rockstar teasing what's coming with this next update. I believe a week or so ago, Rockstar in their Newswire said that there's going to be some new stuff coming relatively soon. Like they say, be on the lookout over the next couple of weeks. And now they're saying to be on the lookout whenever you visit the next, or whenever your next visit to Didier Sachs is. But again, we don't have a Didier Sachs store in the game. So why would they say that? Like, I refuse to believe Rockstar's this incompetent to mistakenly put a store name in the Newswire that we don't have in the game. this has to be some sort of tease at the next DLC, and that's what I'm taking this as. Now, it is unfortunate that, you know, they're teasing clothing as the next DLC, because, I mean, we've gotten clothing in every DLC. Of course, we're going to get more clothing in this next update. But what is, I think, more interesting is the fact that that's a new interior that's possibly coming. And if Rockstar, especially at that mall, at that giant mall, if Rockstar opened that up, that could lead to some very amazing things for GTA Online. Now, I don't think we know who like the head guy making decisions for GTA Online is, but it seems to be that they're going this social route. They added the casino, which is a giant social space. They added the music locker, and they are hoping to incorporate real life artists, and they're hoping that people in game go there and like hang out with their friends. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, but that's what they're hoping for. So if they're going that route, then maybe they want to add more interiors and stuff that we can hang out in, and that they can promote like real life stuff in. If they do end up putting in more real life clothing brands in the game, having some new stores could be really cool. And of course, this leads to not just clothing stores. Like if they add this Diddy or Sack store to a couple of spots, that's a couple of new locations being opened. Maybe for the next gen, the enhanced edition, they open up a ton more insides. Like maybe we get a burger shot interior. Maybe we get that mall opening up with a bunch of other stores inside. Little things like that would sort of add to the social aspect. Although I think at this point in GTA Online, I don't know if we're really ever going to see a huge social aspect just because of all the stuff in the game. Like I think that ship has sailed. But maybe it's a learning thing for GTA 6 Online. Like maybe they're going to add some of this stuff, see what works, see, I don't know, what's good, what people like, and then they can use that information for the next version of Online. But either way, this I think could be really cool. And you guys in the comment section, let me know, do you think this is just a major Rockstar logic and Rockstar messed up and thought that there's this store that's not in the game? Or do you think this is an actual tease for the next update? Either way, I'm looking forward to what we get, because we haven't actually gotten a spring update in over 2 years. So it'll be cool to finally get something in either February or March. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop the like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.